Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Art of Warfare tournament game. It is week number 3 and it is bracket number A. So the best of the best of the best. Possibly in this game, I'm not sure, but these guys are going to be pretty awesome anyway. So let's start checking them out. Up the top left side of the map, it is going to be it's actually Zynoah. Z-Y-N-O-A-H, Zynoah, and for some reason his name isn't showing up. I'm guessing he's got some weird characters in it or something like that. So yeah, that's Zynoah, and he is playing for the team In Pursuit of Skill, and I would really actually like to see these guys win this game because I've been looking at my stats and I have not cast a game so far where they have won yet. I've cast a game where every other team has won at least once, but I have not cast a game where anybody from In Pursuit of Skill has won. So that's not a reflection on them. I'm not saying they're crap, because they're not crap. I mean, let's have a look at their total tally. They've been doing pretty good. They've well, actually, they're not well. They're in there. They're participating. Okay, they're doing it pretty. They've got the wins. They've got some wins under their belt. They've definitely won some series. So I just have not cast any of the series that they've won. So yes, we're going to have to get back into it, and we're going to have to make sure that we get a game that they can win, that they have won. Sorry, I'm not. I am so bad. I'm sorry, Mr. Zynoah. But yeah, hopefully they win this one. Hopefully they win this one, and then we can say yes, we have cast a game where In Pursuit of Skill has won. And yeah, down the bottom left side of the map is Bughy from Wingmen, and Wingmen actually did a sensational job in week 3. In fact, they won almost every game. They won almost every series. I can't remember if they lost a series or not. I can't remember. Yeah, and I think this. I can't remember exactly, but I think this may have been a 3-game series. So yeah, I mean, we're not guaranteed that Zynoah lost this just because Bughy's team did amazing things in week 3. So we will have to see how this game actually comes out, because it could be anybody's game right now. And the fact that Bughy got his cybernetics score out a full 4 seconds before Zynoah did is not an indication of anything that's going to happen half an hour from now, because that's how long the damn game is. I mean, look at the bloody video length. It's a long game, so I mean, Zynoah is not going down without a fight, even if he does go down, which we're not saying he's going to go down, because, you know, he may not go down. He may win this game, and if there's a single person out there who doesn't already think that Zynoah is going to lose, man, he's not. Oh God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this, I can't even say bad correctly. So anyway, Bughy's from Wingmen, and let's talk about last week. What did Wingmen do last week? There was a bracket C game with Semtext versus, who was it? Kitauji. Yeah, and anyway, Semtext won, so Wingmen won last week, so that's pretty awesome for them. And look at that probe go, man. Look at him go. What did we do last week for In Pursuit of Skill? Oh, that was, what was that? That was, bracket B, actually. It was Beef Flapjacks, Beef Flapjack, whatever. Is that dude, Mr. Beef, playing for Masterminds up against Awakened from In Pursuit of Skill. And that was the game where they had like a million storms going off at once. It was just storm after storm after storm, and unfortunately Awakened lost that, so In Pursuit of Skill did not win. Which of course you already knew because you watched that game, and also because I said I haven't cast a game where In Pursuit of Skill has won yet. So yeah, very interesting. Oh, Oracle going for the Stalker, man. Nutso, although there's another Stalker coming in, so ouch. Oh man, lots of pressure being put on from Bughy. And this guy can attack air, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can attack air. Yeah. Oh, ground units only, sorry. That could have owned that mothership core, man. Really nice. But looks like Mr. Zynoah, Mr. Z, is going to be pumping out he was pumping out a Void Ray before, but now he's getting out another Oracle. I'm not sure how good that's going to work, because The pressure is a lot of pressure, man. There's a fair bit of pressure. And this pylon is like, you bastard, why'd you build me all the way out here? But the Stalkers are going to be able to push these forces off quite easily. And Bughy doesn't really have that much. Ooh, is he going to get the... yes, he does. And the Mothership Core is juking around, but he's going to go down. Very, very nice defense there from Mr. Z. And he's getting a Forge out as well, so he's doing a pretty good job. He's got a fast Stargate. We're going to see if he can make these Oracles work, because you've got to make the Oracles work. You can't just build them and then put them in cold storage for about, I don't know, 10 hours or something, and then pull them out again, and suddenly they're awesome still. They're crap by the end of the game, pretty much. I mean, unless you can sneak them into the back of a base, then they're still okay, but you really want to use them nice and early before the enemy has a lot of units which can easily defend against them. So yeah, but he's kind of pylon capped at the moment. Getting a couple more pylons with the awesome level 20, sorry, pylon skin, which is pretty awesome. And what have we got over here? Oh, level 20 pylon skin over there as well. We haven't actually got any zealots on the map, so I can't check whether these guys have a good zealot level 30 skins, but whatever, the Oracle's coming through. Bunch of Stalkers and not that many workers, so this is probably not going to work out well. But he can continue moving on to the main base and he can do a lot of damage. I hope he's going to do that. Yes, keep moving. What a play there by Zynoah. A couple of Stalkers being warped in though, so that's alright. He's going to be killing tons of workers though. Ah, yes, workers. Kill the workers. Kill the workers. Oh, just got a last one. So he lost 2 Oracles, killed 8 workers. That's... yeah, I don't know if that was worth it. I really don't. Maybe worth it. Maybe worth it. Maybe not. He's going to go in again though, and the Stalkers are still a little bit antsy about this. But I reckon he could get more than 4 in here. I reckon he can do quite a bit. I mean, Bughy had warning before. He's not going to have warning right now. The Oracle will just run in here, just juke in here, start taking out guys. I reckon he can get at least 4. He's got to move the Oracle for it to attack units, but I suppose he's waiting for something. He's getting out a bunch of units. He's actually getting out a nice bit of high tech. What has Bughy got going on? He's got going straight for the Templar Archives. Might be for Archons. Is Bughy going to see this? He is going to see this. Workers going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not quite 6. Great play though. I think he was actually attacking 2. I'm not sure why, but 5 workers there. Really, really nice. And Bughy, man, he's actually still in the lead by 1 work. He's been doing a phenomenal job getting his macro up, and that is with a total of 12 more workers lost. So the macro of Bughy is absolutely phenomenal, but he is behind. Well, not behind, but he's evened up right now. He's evened up. So yeah, and Mr. Z is going to be going for more workers, I assume, and he's also going to be going for a robotics bay. So we're going to be seeing the Colossus coming out. It's going to be Colossus versus Storm/Archons. I don't know which one he's going to be getting, but it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be very interesting to see. What have we got going on down here? It's a lowly observer going out, observing stuff all over the place. So he's definitely doing his job, man. All he has to do his job is not die. He basically just flies around, he sees stuff, and he doesn't die, man. And he's cloaked as well, so it's a lot easier for him to not die. So he's got a pretty easy job, actually. He's just goes around totally not dying, seeing the robotics base. So he sees Colossus. I'm not really sure what an exceptional counter for Colossus is for the Protoss, though. I mean, Void Rays definitely probably the best counter. Probably, yeah, kind of, yeah. I kind of have to say the Void Rays or the Immortals. Void Rays or Immortals are a definite counter for the Colossus, but the problem is the Immortals get clogged up behind every other unit, and the Void Rays are just like, well, it's air tech, so you're not always going to have the facilities to produce a large amount of Void Rays. It's not like you're a Terran where you've got the starports anyway to get out a ton of medevacs, so you just start producing Void Vikings instead. I mean, with Protoss, you've actually got to build the Stargates, and they're big, beefy bastards to build. And if you need like 2 or 3 of them to get out enough Void Rays, it's a big investment. It's a big investment that you don't necessarily want to go for. So anyway, what do we got for upgrades? We got 1-1 here. And ooh, level 30 Zealot skin. I still haven't got this actually. I've been doing a horribly low amount of playing on my Protoss, so I still haven't got this guy. But he's going for 1, he's going for a level 2 as well. Going for just the weapons by the looks of it. He's not really worrying about armor too much, so we're seeing that pays off. It definitely pays off for the Immortal because they get like 5 extra damage per upgrade, so very, very impressive. And both of these players going for a 3rd base, getting that economy out, getting that macro up. Mr. Z is actually 5 workers ahead, so that's going to give him a little bit of an advantage. Not too much though. And is this going to be for the Void Rays? Is it? I can't think of anything else you'd really want to get out of it at this point. I mean, Phoenix is a little bit late for Phoenix Tech. Oracles is a little bit cheesy, a little bit of harassment, but maybe it'll work out. Yeah, just maybe. Yeah, who knows? He needs a lot more gas though if he wants to get out a ton of Void Rays, so we will see. And Bughy, a little bit ahead in terms of the army, but that's because Mr. Z has been focusing on those Colossus. He's got a very, very decent amount of Colossus at the moment, but not a whole lot of everything else, so he may be in a little bit of trouble here. It's really going to come down to the Colossus being protected by the rest of the forces and getting enough time for the damage to go in, but I just don't know because the Archons are going to shred the front force, and then the Immortals are going to have free reign to hit the Colossus. So really, really not sure. I mean, Mr. Z knows he knows he needs to get more ground forces out. He's going for 4 more gateways, but will he have them in time? I'm not sure if he will. I'm really not sure. He's going to get them out right about now. He needs to start building a ton of ground forces. There we go. 7 Zealots coming out. And beautiful. This is going to be helping him out quite a bit. There comes the main force. And the 7 Zealots are going to make a huge difference right now. It's just got to keep the Colossus. Do not attack the bloody pylon. Yeah, some Colossus, man. Just, ah. There we go. The Zealots are all down. The force is moving in, but the Colossus have the range. He's trying to push in. The Colossus trying to back up. They do not want to get hit within range, but they are sort of within range. The Immortal's going for the microing. He needs to move his Colossus back. He's not microing them as well as he could. And yeah, they're getting owned all over the place. So Bughy doing a great job here, and Mr. Z not controlling his Colossus as well as he could. But he's pretty much out of ground units anyway. So now he's starting to move it back. He's starting to get out a bunch of units, but oh, Colossus, man, just not good. Not good at all. That was not a good battle. He had such a great Colossus advantage, but it all went down the toilet right there. And just not microing the Colossus as well as he could. So yeah, that's definitely a disadvantage for Mr. Z. And now Bughy is in quite a good position at the moment. He didn't kill that many workers. He killed about 9 or so workers, but he's definitely pumping up his own worker numbers, so he's looking pretty good. And most importantly, he definitely got rid of all those high-cost Colossus, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, he used up a lot of his own units to really do that. Oh, Zealot Colossus, and you got a Void Ray in your face. That sucks really, really badly. And he's got no minerals, actually. He's totally capped on minerals, so now he sees the Void Ray and he's like, oh, he's actually getting another Robo Facility. You don't need another Robo Facility. You need a bloody bunch of Stalkers. Oh, the Void Ray's going nuts. But Colossus is like, save me, save me. And here comes the Stalkers. Going nuts. The Void Ray, oh yeah, he's going to get taken out now. But 2 Colossus on that Void Ray's kill, man. Very, very, very impressive. And Mr. Z, man, he needs to diversify a little bit because his diversification is not that good at the moment. There we go, finally taking him down. He's going to have a ton of Colossus, and they're going to have a ton of attack, but I just do not know. I just do not know. I mean, he's starting to catch up with the economy a little bit, but not as much. And right now, Bughy has got a ton of stuff going on. So, yeah, I mean, will Mr. Z be able to move it on? I mean, he's going to have a ton of Colossus. Now he's got 2, 3, and he's got 2 more on the way. So that's an extremely decent amount of Colossus. But how many Void Rays does Bughy have? He has 3. So they are going to shred the Colossus all over the place. And he's got a decent amount of other units. Mainly just Archons and Zealots, but he is getting High Templar as well. And look at this Stalker numbers. Very, very nice. So it's still within Mr. Z's range to win this game. He's definitely still got a chance. DTs, man. Oh, we will see if these work, man. I was about to have a go at him for going for something cheesy, but then I realized, you know what? I actually want Mr. Z to win this game because I want in Pursuit of Skill to have won a game. And so yeah, DTs, man, all the way. Go for it. Let's see a win with the DTs. It doesn't matter if they're cheesy. It only matters if they work. All right, Zealots. Yeah, I mean, if he can stalker these void rays and make it work, then it is going to be awesome. Sorry, somebody's pinging me on Skype. I thought I turned my sound off for Skype, but apparently I didn't. So, all right, bunch of zealots coming in, and look at that. There's a nexus waiting for them. Ouch, ouchie McOuchie McOuch. It's probably going to be a cancel here though. Although zealots, they're not doing as much damage, and they're doing even less when they stop attacking. So. No, don't attack the probe, attack the nexus. Oh, he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Unfortunate to the max. So there we go. Mr. Bughy manages to save his base and manages to kill the pylon at the same time. And look at this, 3 Colossus, man. Colossus is obviously the main game right here, and I really feel like this army is just going to be owned as long as Mr. Z bounces off his incredible Colossus numbers with a decent amount of Stalkers, because he really needs the anti-air to deal with those Void Rays, and he needs a lot of them because the Void Rays will implicitly start attacking the Stalkers. And I mean, how many Void Rays we got? 6. So 6 Void Rays will shred this amount of Stalkers in like 2 seconds flat. He needs to get a lot more Stalkers to be able to deal with all of those Void Rays. He really does. Oh, Zealots. You bastards. That's just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Go back and defend your base. There are Zealots in your base killing your... Oh, he's got some Zealots being walked in. So that's not bad. Oh, he's got warped into DT as well. So that's very nice. I mean, Colossus, he's got to have something to do with the Void Rays. He's got to have an incredibly large amount of Stalkers to deal with the Void Rays. And right now he doesn't. He's got a decent amount of Stalkers, but he really needs to go over the top and really just go crazy on those Stalkers, man. Because otherwise, his Stalkers are just going to go down to the Void Rays, and then the Colossus will be undefended. Yeah, maybe he's only expecting like 2 or 3 Void Rays, where in fact he's going to be facing up against like 10. When these 2 are built, he's going to be facing up against 10. Alright, morphing in a ton of Archons. I like this play. Yeah, that's going to be really, really awesome. That's going to be really awesome. I don't know if he's going to micro them to deal with the Void Rays, but it would be a very good idea if I did. They're probably just going to be bouncing off each other. Although these Archons are going to be taking a crap load of damage from the Colossus. They're going to go down like a ton of bricks. So at least the Zealots will. Oh, it missed a DT. How many workers have we got lost on each side? 43 lost from Bughy, 22 from Mr. Z. So Mr. Z doing a great job at worker harassment so far. And we'll have to see whether he can make it work, because it's all sort of building up at the moment. We're just waiting for the inevitable clash. Oh, we got High Templar. They're just for Archons though, so we do not have Storm. We do have 3 attack, 1 armor, 3 attack, 1 armor. He's actually got 1 attack on his Void Rays as well, so that's pretty nice. Do we have armor being researched by either side? It does not look like we do. No shields either, so they're kind of just spending everything they can on arming. And this Zealot, man, is just like, I claim this this expansion in the name of Bughy. It totally looks like he does, man. Where is his flag coming? He needs to plant a flag here or something like that. Maybe that's what pylons are. They're like planting a flag. I claim this expansion in the name of Bughy, but he got sick of waiting for the flag bearer to show up, so he's just like, screw this, I got better things to do. So let's see, man. This clash is going to be very, very epic. And the Colossus, I like the Colossus, but I'm not sure if Mr. Z can deal with the Void Rays. I'm really not. Because these Void Rays are going to shred everything. And all he's got is Stalkers and Archons. The Archons are going to be, I don't know. Oh, look at this. Zealots. So you have Zealot speed? No Zealot speed? Dude. That's bad. Okay, that means the cannon's going to wipe all these guys out. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Didn't really kill any workers either, but yeah, this is nice. I'm not sure how he keeps getting these pylons down there, but somehow he does. He's just got like a pylon drop or something like that. He just drops pylons whenever the hell he wants. Alright. Mr. Z is actually... I like how I mouse over that. I'm actually mousing over the simulator which says Bughy. So that's just confusing to all hell. He's going for 3 Stargates though. He's actually hoping to counter the Void Rays. But I feel like something's going to happen before that happens. I mean, although Mr. Z seems content just to sit back, I don't know if Bughy is content to sit back. He just keeps on moving back to defend his bases. So what are we looking at for income? Mr. Z definitely in front. He's been doing a great job. But with capped out, man, I mean, you're capped out, you're going to do something. He's building a ton of stuff, though. Like, a ton of stuff. He's totally prepared to lose his army and macro up straight away again. So, very nice preparation. And now he's going to be moving out. Now he's going to be seeing what he can make happen. And he's actually, look at that, man. That's beautiful right there. This base is going to go down like you would not believe. And there it goes. Cancelled. Beautiful move. And Bughy is going to be going for the flank. Can Mr. Z rearrange his forces to make the Colossus not in the front? He's got to have the Stalkers out to hit the Void Rays. Otherwise, everything's going to go down. And I really don't know if he can actually take out those Void Rays in time. Oh, a time warp there. Beautiful move there by Mr. Z. He's going to be pushing you. He's going to have to face this force at some point. He's waiting for the high ground by the looks of it, but the Void Rays have a beautiful position, and half the army isn't even engaging this. This is a horrible decision. He needs to be engaging this army. Do not attack these guys. There we go. He's finally got his Colossus going around the right way, but the Void Rays are just shredding everything. Shredded everything. And the mortals on the ground wiped out the Stalkers. Oh, man. I was hoping Mr. Z would do a bit better on hitting the Void Rays, but he did not. He just did not have the Stalker numbers. I said it like 10 minutes ago. You gotta get the Stalker numbers to deal with those Void Rays. He did not have them. And now he is pretty screwed. I mean, he's got the 3 Stargates. I don't know if he can actually build, if he just build out 1,000,000 Stalkers. He needs to build 1,000,000 Stalkers. He's not building 1,000,000 Stalkers, he's building 1,000,000 DTs. What the hell is going on? He's going for Archons. Hoping that Archons will help him out. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. We'll have to see. Here comes the Archons. Going pretty nuts. The Void Rays still do quite a lot of damage to them, especially when they're overcharged. These guys got armor. They must have, because they just died like you would not believe. Oh man, so Archon's not a counter for Void Rays, not in the slightest. What is the counter for Void Rays then in Protoss? I just don't know. I thought maybe as Archons, but no, the Stalkers, maybe, but probably not. I mean, there's just, Stalkers you cannot, when you got a big enough Void army, I mean, each Void Ray is 3 supply. For the amount of minerals and gas it takes to build one of these guys, you can build 3 Stalkers very easily, but 3 Stalkers take up 6 supply, so you'd have to use double the supply to effectively counter these Void Rays, and when you just got enough Void Rays, it's just impossible. So there we go, Mr. Z, given the GG right there. A bit unfortunate, I would have liked to win, but he did not, so I will promise you, we will find a game where In Pursuit of Skill takes the victory, because I feel bad about not casting one so far, especially when they have gone out and won games. So there we go, and congratulations to Bughy winning for the Wingmen team. I do believe they actually won all 4 of their series this week, so that is how they got straight up into a first position. They're basically leading, I think it was the Horses. The Horses are 7 points, and Team Insane at 7 points, and the Wingmen up at 8 points, and everybody else is sort of spread out behind them. So, very, very nice, and yeah, that's awesome. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next week for week number 4 games. Stay tuned for that. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.